Hello, all you beautiful people. It's me, Inferno, here, and today I'm here with a little bit of a discussion video before tomorrow happens. So I know the last video I made was the day before the DLC was going to be released, and there was that whole like the whole press, the basically the Pokemon Direct that wasn't a Pokemon Direct. And I said I'd make a video about it, and I never ended up doing it. Partially because, I mean, there wasn't much to really make a video off of. Like, we didn't really get much new from the DLC. And I'll give my thoughts about the Crown, not the Crown Tundra, the Isle of Armor, in a bit. But Pokemon Snap 2 got announced, which is that game is older than I am. I never grew up with it, but I know that for a lot of people that was a really big deal, and I always kind of wondered why they never made a sequel to it. The game looks absolutely beautiful from what I saw in the footage, because I watched it live. It looked absolutely amazing. They also announced a bunch of like other random. They introduced like another random like spin-off game. They had like a whole toothbrushing thing, which like nobody cared about, but like from a business aspect of it made sense. Um, and yeah, they ended it off with blue ballsing us by just saying, next week we'll have even more. We have big things we want to show you, and that next week is tomorrow. So I was basically just like, well, shit, I have to wake up early again. But I will, and I expect to actually make a video this time. About this because, well, clearly there's going to be something. And there have been hella rumors all over the place. A lot of them pretty stupid. Um, I have not been convinced by really any rumors yet. So the DLC, Isle of Armor, how was it? I have already beaten it. I haven't done like all the extra stuff, but like beat the story. I have Urshifu. I already have a competitive Urshifu and Gmax, Venusaur. Um, I haven't found all the Diglett or anything like that. I know there's some other stuff. I think I fully upgraded the dojo because I did the secret boss battle against Honey, um, which would have been a lot more. Which would have been a lot cooler if I didn't just fly through everything with level 100 Pokemon. Um, it was cool that the level would scale to where you were, but I also wish it would scale better because like the highest it went was like 75, and that was the mustard battle, and I had level 100s where it's like, come on, if you're gonna truly make it level scaling, you have to expect people to have level 100 Pokemon by this point in the game. Um, Not to mention I had to grind a little bit to get Kubfu from level 10 to level 70. Just had to do some max raids and stuff like that. But in total, I was happily surprised. I had Sword, so I got Clara, who I I disliked her in the good way, you know, where like she wasn't nice at all. And half the time I was like, "Well, fuck you too." But that's good. I've kind of I missed that a bit. Um, I feel like there would have been more tension again if I didn't have level 100s mowing down everybody. Um, I kind of wish that they scaled the levels to that. One other thing that annoyed me, but it sort of made sense, but I wish that they had put more work into. I kind of was the fact that nobody knew I was the champion. Maybe Mustard did, but like they're treating me like an absolute noob, and I'm like, dude, literally a couple miles to the west, I'm the champion. How have you not heard? Um, but again, like little like random things like that didn't ruin the experience. The isle itself looked really good. Like this is what the wild area should have been. The wild area to me felt empty, felt like there wasn't enough to do. This felt better. I was very happy with it going around and traveling through. Um, and obviously the new Pokemon. If you've played that game at all, you've run into Sharpedo, which is never fun to run into the water. You just see it on the horizon, and you already know, well, shit. here it comes. I not nothing too special. Like for the new Pokemon, there weren't really any where I was like, hell yeah, it's back. Um, yeah, really, it wasn't bad by any means. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but I was like, hey, this is good. I put put a like I don't know. I've put like 5 hours into it maybe. I know I something like that, and so like that was good. Um, Obviously the fact that the crown it isn't itself alone isn't worth however much money I paid for it. The Crown Tundra is going to be there to really like bring that value up, and I have a feeling that the Crown Tundra is going to be really good. Like I'm I'm really looking forward to the Crown Tundra. Like there have been all the obviously the new legendaries. The locations look amazing. Apparently, it's gonna be more story based because like the Isle of Armor wasn't so much story based. It was more like based on like growth and getting stronger. Which, speaking of that, one other problem I have with the Isle of Armor is that there weren't enough new forms and there weren't enough Gigantamaxes. For being based on growth, why were there only 4 Gigantamaxes? 3 technically, because Urshifu just had 2. Um, there should have been more. Like, spoilers if you haven't beaten the Isle of Armor yet, but in the story you face a Dynamax Vespiquen. That was the perfect chance to show off a Gigantamax Vespiquen. Or Gigantamax Galarian Slowbro. Like, yeah, it would have been another Gen 1 Mon with a Gigantamax, but hey, it would have been a Galarian form with a Gigantamax. That's cool. Like, both of those, I think there should have been Gigantamaxes for those. I remember openly saying out loud in the Vespiquen fight, damn it. Like, before I was saying, it's like, they better be Gigantamax, and it wasn't. So yeah, that's just another gripe. And again, I wish there were more Galarian forms, but hey, Crown Tundra could follow through on that because we already have Galarian forms for the birds. And we still haven't gotten Galarian Slowking. I have big expectations for the Crown Tundra. This is it. It's going. I think it's going to be really good. Just looking at all of this, like, for those who don't know, I love the mountainous areas and stuff like that. So having this, it's really good for me. Sorry if I kind of zoned out for a second. There was something going on outside my room. Either way, all of this that we've seen so far, I'm so excited for. I really hope that there's going to be a good story. Because, like, that's what, to me, has been missing in this generation the most, a really good story. And I think that this has the opportunity to really bring this game up. Because if you guys know, I did for those who have been here for a bit, I did like a tier list of all Pokemon games. I think this was before Sword and Shield came out, I believe. And the reason I haven't done one since with Sword and Shield is because of the DLC. So once the Crown Tundra comes out, I will finally be able to have my final opinions about Sword and Shield and be able to make it. Because, like, right now, this game would not be towards the top for me, but the Crown Tundra, I think, has the opportunity to really boost this game's stock, at least for me. And so yeah, that leads us where we are now, with waiting less than a day really for whatever they plan on revealing next. And there have been rumors everywhere, all over the place. Nobody really knows. There's been so many about, like, let's go Pichu, let's go Marill, which will not happen. Let's go Umbreon, let's go Espeon, which I could see, but they're not. Why would they reveal? Why would they reveal a new game alongside with the Crown Tundra? Like, the Crown Tundra is supposed to be the big DLC. Like, that's the one that everybody should be hyped for. why would they reveal a new game like that when it either will overshadow the Crown Tundra or get overshadowed by the Crown Tundra. And then the people who are saying Dominant Pro remakes, look, I want them as much as the next, like, arguably more. They were my first games. Gen 4 is like either tied for my favorite. It's one of my favorites. If not my favorite, it's one of them. So I want there to be remakes. I really do. But I don't think that this is the time they're gonna reveal it. Like, and especially the people saying that we're gonna get like new Let's Go games this year. We are not. The games for 2020 are the DLC. People have been saying that, oh, we're gonna get it in like September, October. No, we're not. We're not. We're gonna get it in November. I am damn near guaranteeing it. Because I think the Crown Tundra is going to be way bigger than the Isle of Armor. I think it's going to be way more grand, and I think it's going to be in November. If they're going to reveal any new games, I feel like there would be a chance, but like it wouldn't be this year. We're not going to get another game this year. And even if they did reveal something, I feel like it's not going to be like something massive. Like, there have been some rumors that are straight up like that straight up are saying stuff about new Let's Go games and Diamond Pro Ring. No. Yes, they said they had something big planned and they were going to tell us tomorrow. Do I really think that it's going to be like as big as hype as people are talking it up to be? I really doubt it. It would not be a good idea, really, to like have to just reveal new games like that when we have the other wave of DLC coming out. Like, it would be a horrible idea for them to release a new game alongside this DLC. And it wouldn't be as bad of an idea, but still, it wouldn't be. If we're gonna get anything, it's gonna be something small. Like, they have something planned, and who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe maybe I'm just talking shit, and they're gonna reveal fucking everything, which will be hype as hell, and there'll be a video. But I feel like it's just gonna take away from the Crown Tundra, and I really don't want people to forget this because I feel like the Crown Tundra has the chance to be something good. So yeah, that's where I'll leave it off. I guess we just gotta wait and see till tomorrow, see what comes out. Who knows what they're gonna show? I know they're gonna show something for the Crown Tundra. They have to. That's gonna be a given. And yeah, we're back to the waiting game. So yeah, with all that being said, I've been Inferno. I'll see all you beautiful, lovely people again next time.